calm before the storm. The largest retaliatory airstrike on Ukraine since the start of the Russian invasion. After more than 600 days of fighting, Putin sends a Blackjack squadron to destroy what remains of Ukraine's defenses. The bombers' attack began with more than 300 drones accompanied by dozens of winged missiles that turned Kiev into a burning mass of flames. What are these bombers that Putin deployed for the first time in the battles in Ukraine? How will Trump respond to this escalation in Russian attacks? We reveal many secrets to you, dear viewer, in this video. Stay tuned. Blackjack bombers and Putin's retaliatory attack. The Russian retaliatory attack began with the takeoff of two Blackjack aircraft, which launched more than 36 Kh-101 cruise missiles targeting Ukrainian military infrastructure. Although damage assessments remain classified, the losses appear to be significant. The Tupolev 160M is not just an ordinary bomber, but the fastest and most powerful operational bomber in the world today. The Tupolev 160 bombers are known for their enormous firepower and long-range capabilities. But since the war in Ukraine, Putin has used them very sparingly due to their limited number, no more than 16 aircraft, and ongoing modernization efforts. The Tupolev 160, known as the Blackjack, features multi-position variable angle wings, allowing the pilot to choose the angle of the wings from 20 to 65 degrees, which increases its takeoff and landing efficiency and its ability to navigate in different conditions. It has a crew of 4, is 54 meters long, 13 meters high, has a wingspan of 55 meters, and weighs 110 tons empty, with a maximum payload of 175 tons of ammunition. The Blackjack is powered by 4 Kuznetsov Mk32 turbofan engines that propel the Tupolev 160 to a maximum speed of Mach 2, with a range of 12,300 kilometers without refueling and an altitude of 16,000 meters. It can fly for 15 hours continuously without refueling. The Tupolev 160 has 2 internal compartments, each with 20 hardpoints for weapons, and is designed to carry nuclear bombs, thermobaric bombs, ballistic missiles, and air-launched missiles. Despite its size, it has no defensive weapons and therefore requires air cover consisting of at least 4 fighter jets, usually 2 multi-role Su-30s and 2 MiG-31 interceptors. This formation is capable of suppressing ground-based air defenses, destroying enemy air targets, and warding off threats to the Blackjack bombers. The technologies and electronic systems integrated into Russian strategic bombers are shrouded in secrecy, but what is known about the Tupolev 160 is that it's equipped with its own Observer offensive radar, which has a different radar from other radars of this type. The aircraft is also equipped with a Puka radar, which gives its ability to fly automatically at low altitudes and track ground terrain. The aircraft also includes an electronic and optical bomb guidance system, as well as an integrated defensive and offensive electronic warfare unit. Kh-101 missile. Known as the Kh-101 or Kh-102, all versions differ only in their warheads, which are 6 meters long, 51 centimeters wide, and weigh between 2,650 and 3,350 kilograms. Its maximum speed is only 800 kilometers per hour, but flying at altitudes between 100 meters make it fast enough to avoid interception by ground defenses. At these altitudes, it's also hidden from view by conventional radars, which is one of its strengths, giving it the stealth capability to strike defense systems and create gaps in them for other war planes or cruise missiles. With a range of 4,000 kilometers, it can be launched from Russian airspace toward any target not only in Ukraine, but across the entire European continent, whose armies are enabled to deter it. The Kh-101 is launched only from air platforms, and there are no versions that can be launched from land. Although it shares many similarities with the Caliber missile, it's more accurate and dangerous. The missile is powered by a liquid-fueled turbojet engine, which is simple, inexpensive to manufacture, and consumes little fuel, all of which contribute to the missile's range. The Russian Sayad missile is one of the few cruise missiles capable of carrying nuclear or biological warheads, although to date it has only been used with thermal, vacuum, fragmentation and concussion warheads capable of penetrating underground fortifications. The warhead weighs up to 550 kilograms and is equivalent in power to the Russian Fab 1500 or American GBU-39 bombs, the most dangerous air bombs ever made. The greatness and danger of this type of bomb lies in its explosion engineering, as the thermal or vacuum warhead reacts with and burns oxygen and nitrogen atoms in the air, creating a vacuum in the explosion area. When this vacuum is filled, two cases of uneven air pressure occur. The first is a sudden drop, and the second is a sudden increase at a speed about 60 times faster than the speed of sound, which leads to the disruption of the walls and the structural integrity of buildings and their destruction in a fraction of a second, turning them into rubble. The warheads that penetrate fortifications, known as kinetic energy warheads, consist of hundreds of kilograms of explosive materials of varying densities that are molded to explode in succession with a time delay that cannot be detected or measured, directing the pressure of the explosion in a specific direction rather than randomly. The purpose of this design is to make the warhead capable of penetrating fortifications. Indeed, the missile penetrated 11 meters of reinforced concrete and 4.8 meters of reinforced concrete, and its explosion penetrated 130 centimeters of steel. During this year, the Russian Ministry of Defense showed pictures of a Ukrainian Patriot system that was completely destroyed. If it weren't for the piece of the platform's carrier door, no expert would have recognized it, pointing to an attack with a high-precision cruise missile. Given that Russian cruise missile capable of hitting such a target can be counted on one hand, military observers have suggested that the missile used was likely the KH-101 due to its maneuverability, ability to evade radar systems, and accuracy. After these attacks and the precision operations carried out by the Yaknut missile, NATO raised the threat level of this weapon in its defense scenarios. Most European armies today do not have more combat and defense capabilities than Zelensky's army, which has repeatedly failed to deter advanced Russian missiles. And you, dear viewer, do you think the Blackjack launchers will succeed in ending the Ukrainian war? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell to receive all updates.